Hi, my fellow Texans. So this week we're going to be talking about Texas regions, okay? And we have a whole activity planned, but I wanted to start with a read aloud from one of my books called Texas. And it's a pretty large book. It has several chapters, but I really want to focus on chapter 2, where it talks about the regions, okay? So we're going to start with chapter 2, the land. Because Texas is so big, it has many different types of land. Some of the land is forest, some of the land is mountains. Plains and deserts cover thousands of square miles. West Texas. West Texas is hot and dry. Very little rain falls in the high plains, deserts, and mountains. There are few towns, lonely road stretches across the land, rattlesnakes, coyotes, and bighorn sheep live in this region. Deserts and mountains make up most of West Texas. The Guadalupe Mountains are in West Texas. They are steep and rocky. Guadalupe Peak is near the border of New Mexico. It is 8,751 feet high. It is the highest point in Texas. The Rio Grande forms the border between Texas and Mexico. The largest city in West Texas is El Paso, and it is across the Rio Grande from the Mexican city, Honduras. Central Texas. Plains spread across central and north Texas. They take up more land than many U.S. states. Central Texas also includes the Rocky Hill Country. The cities of Austin, San Antonio are a part of this part of Texas. There are cattle ranches here too. They have vast fields and pastures. Herds of longhorn cattle graze on land. The largest ranch in the United States is the North Central Texas. It is called the Wagoner Ranch. It covers more than 800 square miles. The Panhandle. Northwest Texas is called the Panhandle. The land is flat and there are few trees. Strong, cold winds blow in the winter. Sometimes it snows. The Panhandle has thunderstorms and tornadoes in the spring and summertime. Amarillo is the largest city in the Panhandle. Amarillo is the largest city in the Panhandle. It has steep cliffs and it has layered rocks. East Texas. East Texas is covered in pine forest. The land is hilly. There are many small rivers, and the fertile soil helps farmers grow rice, cotton, and vegetables. This is the rainiest part of the state. Summers in East Texas are hot, humid, and sometimes stormy. The major city in East Texas includes Tyler and Beaumont. The Gulf Coast. Texas has a large coast on the Gulf of Mexico. The land is flat and sandy. Some alligators still live in the wetlands behind the Gulf beaches. Padre Island is a narrow strip of land of soft sand. It runs across the coast of Corpus Christi. It goes south all the way to the Rio Grande of Mexico. Hurricanes sometimes strike the Gulf Coast. A hurricane in Galveston hit in 1900. There was no protection from the ocean waves. The storm killed more than 5,000 people. It was the worst natural disaster ever in the United States. So we might continue reading this throughout the year with different chapters, but go ahead and start your regions project.